on mute. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Here we go. Ladies night. Woo!
Touch your ear, touch your nose, touch your thigh, reach for the sky. Touch your ear, touch your nose, touch your thigh, reach for the sky. Yeah. What's up? What's up? Yeah. What's up? What's up?
What's up, everybody? It is your favorite host, Mysterious Jax. Yeah, baby.
Show is.
What's up, everybody? And of course, I don't come alone. I got my girl, Goddess Lorde.
What's up? Happy Friday.
What's up, baby? And of course, coming with the party, a box, the party crate, the music, the smell, the style. We got Mr. Twill in the building.
Yeah, come get it.
You came so ready today.
Stay ready, son, to get
So
ready.
ready. And of course, we have our girl, Joanna.
Hey.
Joe.
Happy Friday.
It is Friday. Hey, glasses up.
Hey.
Yes.
Joanna.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. You know
I
how
need a
to.
song like that. Dang, what song have my name in?
Thanks
I
for
thought-
having me.
I thought this was your theme song.
Oh, hey, you right. Yeah.
So, Mr. Twill, you guys, I wasn't aware of this, but he just told us that the thong song is in Spanish, or they did a remix.
They did it.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
They did it.
So actually, and Cisco's a part of it, so don't be too alarmed.
I
Cisco
am
is
here
a part
for
of it. It's I see the name is JD Pantoja and Cisco, and it's called La Tong. Okay,
Get in
I thought
there.
it was La Tonga, but it's not. It's La
Nope,
Tong.
I'm correct.
Yeah, you guys, that's awesome. This is a song right here.
It's basically the same song with a little reggaeton feel to it. I like it.
I
I
thought it
do
was-
too.
I thought it was tanga.
The song
No, but
is
the song is La
Tong.
Tong.
The
I know,
word.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm
La
surprised.
thong.
I was like, what? I thought it was.
Who out there is wearing a thong right now?
Ah! Well, it's a bodysuit with the thumb. So.
Okay.
That
Same
still
thing.
counts.
Same
That
thing.
still counts.
Hey, mysterious.
Right, not so
And not
mysterious
so mysterious
anymore.
tonight.
Not so mysterious.
Letting y'all all my business. So yeah, what's up? We got a full house. I'm so excited. You want to get on the camera? I can send you the link so you can have your own.
No, I'm okay.
You
right
sure?
now.
She's,
Yeah.
she's
I
in the
feel like-
shot.
Can
She's
you
in
see
the
me?
shot.
You
Yeah,
sure?
good.
Let me
Look
see.
at this chat.
I want to make sure.
Why you want
Yeah.
You want me
Yeah,
Get
look
in,
at-
get
look
in,
at
get
you.
in.
Yeah, you got them.
Yeah, I mean, I
Shiny,
do.
rosy
I do
cheeks
want you to have
today.
get in. If you want
Yeah,
to
you
bring the
gotta show the-
bottle and then or put it against one of those,
You gotta show the
I'll
people
send you the
goods.
link. Hold
I
on.
had a tripod at home too that I could have brought.
Okay,
Yeah, I know, Miss. She's like the IT right here.
I do.
Here, put your email because I don't want to put it on air.
I got you.
So I do
Ooh, I
want to
like
go
your
ahead and just kind of start everybody. Happy Friday, you guys. Today is November 5th, I believe. Is it the yes, November 5th? Because I got October 29th on my script. I updated everything on my calendar or my script except for the date. It says October 29th, and it is not October 29th. But
Come on, that song, remember.
you know, as soon as Halloween was like done, as soon as we
Uh-huh.
closed those doors to the trick-or-treaters, everybody started playing Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas is
That wet ass pussy.
That's right.
Hello.
That's right.
That was a flashback
I
from
wanted
last
that for
year.
my birthday.
I want that for
I didn't get it.
Check your email.
Got it.
But yeah, at
I
the
haven't sent it yet.
oh, okay. Oh, you haven't. Got it. Oh, I got you. And send. Yeah. But pretty much that's it, you guys. I'm so excited. It's November. It's gonna be Thanksgiving first, you guys. Then Christmas.
Yeah.
All the Christmas shopping. Yeah, you know, you ready for it?
Why does Thanksgiving always get so disrespected right after Halloween? Like, give it a week. Give it a week at least.
Disrespectful ass holiday, though. I mean,
It is. Low key, it is.
Indigenous Harvest Day. It's like the new way to say it.
I mean, do what you got to do to make it right.
I feel you.
What do you love about Thanksgiving?
That's when me and the cousins, we get together and cook a gang of food, and it's just us. That's just us. We don't go out that whole day. We just, living the life. That's what I like about it.
I think you bring a good point. I think that people are so I think that's what Christmas is the holidays, it's the spirit, it's the energy. And Thanksgiving, we have to remind ourselves, like, it's that same energy, like you're just hanging out with family, but sometimes it can be problematic. There's a lot of unsaid trauma that hasn't been healed, and people still holding on to that. But you just got to make the best of it. That's why we have Friendsgiving.
Make it work.
Make it work.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's all four of us. Hey. Oh, you got to put mute and then put the sound all the way down.
Now I'm on double time.
It's okay.
Hey.
It's a party. Okay. This gives me like Zoom party vibes in quarantine.
Hey, I was about that life.
hard quarantine life. Zoom.
That's hilarious. I'm still working on this, but anyways, how are you guys feeling this week? How was your week? Because I feel like mine went at actually a really good time. It didn't go fast. It didn't go slow. It was like a good time.
It's one of those where it went by fast, but in the moment it felt like, dang, this week is slog. But like looking back at the week, like, man, that was a long week.
Yeah,
got a lot of work.
A lot
done,
going
did a lot
on.
of stuff, but
and a lot with these 2 days. So first of all, Kim and Kanye are both in the news, you guys.
What's up?
Kim and Kanye, and for Kim, who she's dating, and Kanye for the shit he's saying. But okay, I do have to ask really quick. Do you guys think that Kim is actually dating this guy Pete, or it's a publicity stunt? Because this is the guy from Saturday Night Live. Yeah. Pete Davidson. He's known to date Ariana Grande.
He just doesn't seem like her type at all.
True.
And I don't mean in appearance wise, I mean in like success wise. She's always been or has dated people that are successful.
Right.
And because that's her, that's who she is. Yeah. You can't knock on her. She has standards. So it just seems like the weirdest.
It does seem weird.
But maybe she's at a point in her life where she's like, I want something different. I'm not finding what I'm looking for within the guys that I usually date. Let me date something different. We've all done that.
Courtney.
We've all no, actually that's Courtney's type.
I know, like the bad boy, it's just weird. He's still
Travis is like definitely her type. I see.
You think so?
Yes.
I love them together.
I do too.
No, I think it's cool.
I love them together.
He's cool.
It just seems odd to me. Again, it's not. I think it's just something we're not used to seeing.
He's got a reputation, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh wait,
who you saying?
Travis
Pete.
Pete Davidson? What's his reputation?
Word on the street.
Big.
He got a big dick.
Supposedly. I don't know, but he's. Oh wait, he didn't even say it himself. That's not even something he put out there. That propaganda. Hey, that's perpetrated by these ladies out here.
Yeah, and he's not like Kanye successful, but he's
made it.
He's successful.
He's made it.
I don't know. I feel like it could definitely be something true. I think that if it leaked, I don't know exactly like how it came out or whatever, but she doesn't seem the type that would want to like purposely hurt her exes or her ex, not the other dude. But I think it was Kate Beckinsale who came out and said like
first one?
She actually dated him, Pete.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, why are people surprised? Like he has a really good personality. Like he's a good person. I think people see the persona, they see him as like awkward. He has talked very openly about like his depression and his anxiety. But a lot of times like those people are not those people. I don't know why I said it like that, but
those
there's
people,
a lot of,
what are you trying to say?
There's a lot of genius in that. He works at Saturday Night Live, so I'm sure he's a writer and all of the things.
I think Kim K should just have her fun with Pete, even if it's not like her soulmate. Just have fun. Yeah, she's out of a like serious relationship. She has a family. She has kids. I don't think she's looking for a husband right now. I don't think she's a J-Lo where she's looking for the next husband. Because J-Lo.
Bring up my J-Lo.
I love J-Lo. Don't get me wrong, J-Lo. If you're listening, honey, hi. I love you, but
come through, baby.
No, but there's women like J-Lo where they can't be single for too long. They have to be in a relationship, and that relationship has to be serious like right away. Where there's some women that can just date and have fun, and yeah, just go live their life. So, I'm not throwing shade at J-Lo, but I am just kind of saying that there's different personalities. And there's men like that too. There's a lot of men that I know that love being in a relationship. Yes. They don't like to be single.
Yes.
You don't know any men like that, Mr. Twill?
There's two different things.
Okay.
One that like to be in a relationship with someone locked up, and then there's the guys that just can't be alone. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go
basically.
Yeah,
that's different. That's different. Someone you're trying to lock it down with, have a relationship, do all those things, and then the whole phase. Those are two different things, right? There's being with someone for I'm gonna get what I gotta get, and then like, oh, I need a girlfriend, I need to be somebody, oh, my soulmate.
Because there is a difference between like needing somebody there, even if you're not really into them. Because I've seen those couples, they're like not even into each other, they just can't be alone. But there's people that are just so confident, just focused on themselves, and okay with being alone until they find their right match. Which example is me. Like I'm okay with being single until I find like my partner in life, or at least my partner that I enjoy being around. I don't need to have somebody just to say I have a boyfriend. Like that's never been me.
Right.
Never.
Same.
But yeah, that's kind of what's been in there. Who's in the chat box, Lore?
We got Hot T saying, "What's up, Jay?" We also have Yesy, Yesy, and Tapatio.
What's up?
Shout out to the whole face.
Hell yeah.
And then Hot T says, "Blessed be the host."
I like that.
That's blessed to be the host.
Oh, my bad. Blessed.
I need to ask
my fucking autocorrect to my head.
Yeah, be careful there.
Yeah, I'll call you.
Yeah, it's okay. We appreciate it.
I do.
So Tapatio and Hot Tea, I gotta ask you guys: are you guys in your whole phase right now? Or are you looking?
I've been trying to be.
Because then there's people that just get in relationships during the holidays, and then they break up right before
cuffing season.
Cuffing season.
Yeah,
are you looking for that relationship just for cuffing season? That's what I want to know.
Cuffs, baby.
Come get this.
The
Come
fun
get these hands,
ones. The fun ones.
I mean, BBW keep you real warm.
Ooh,
Saying.
You're right about
the
that.
thickums. Get in here.
God damn, Jack.
Hey, I don't like that.
You're on another level tonight.
I know. I got the girls out. Did my hair and makeup. It's okay.
Very cute.
Y'all ready for some cheese, man? I know y'all ready for some cheese, man.
Always ready.
No, and I only got one, but it's actually a really good one. Let's play it.
Man more.
All right, you guys, look at my straw. Why is it like curved like that?
Well,
I
that's how you like them. So
kind of liked it. Like
Why?
I played with mine and I was like, ooh.
I didn't play with it, and it got real curvy.
Be
Like
creative.
Sometimes the curves are good though.
I know, it just like
speaking truths over there.
The curve
Sometimes
is working for me right now.
It's hitting it's hitting the roof
I
of your
got the
mouth.
right people right beside me. That's all I know. I got the right people.
I'm drinking
that one.
I'm drinking straight from Notice how I don't have a straw. I go straight from the tap, baby.
Oh shit! Wait a minute, and that's not the cheese man, y'all. All right, y'all. Today's cheese man is including a teacher. Damn you, teachers, always in this cheese man. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm one of the good ones.
Okay, well, this teacher was currently arrested for putting THC gummies in her class student reward box.
Please tell me it was deliberate.
They were trying to calm the fuck down.
Calm the
Okay.
fuck down.
Chill 'em out.
So Victoria Farish, who's 27, was a teacher at the Rocky Creek Elementary School in Lexington County, and has turned herself in to the local sheriff's department last Friday for putting a bags of weed candy into. See, this is where it kind of gets confusing because I'll explain that later. Into her student reward box. The weed candy was mixed in with other candy, though. So at least they had options to get high or not to get high, right? Well, she would reward her students for their work in the classroom and would let them pick a treat for the box. On September 23rd, she had allowed 2 students to grab from the box, and one reportedly grabbed a Dum Dum lollipop, while another grabbed the THC-infused edibles, whose package looked like Sour Patch Kids, you guys.
Damn.
So, okay, I have a question because I know it says weed candy, but THC is is technically weed, even though you don't get high?
No, THC will get you high.
It's,
THC has
THC is the-
psychoactives.
Oh, it
That's
is.
what
CBD.
Oh, CBD.
That's
the
Yeah,
other
you're
one.
thinking of that.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
CBD. I just heard shout out to
Said
Said
Connects.
Connects who was talking about the difference between
Uh-huh.
CBD and THC. Okay. I guess I
Yeah.
wasn't paying that much attention, but dang, they she threw in some THC gummies. Yeah. Well, how do y'all feel about this as parents before as you speak on a teacher?
Yeah, parents, here you
But as parents, how do you speak about this?
As a parent, I would
Yeah.
be hella pissed. I would be very upset because, you know, it like how I don't understand where the thought, like
Where's the logic?
where are you going with this? What's the reason for it?
What was
And-
the reason?
And just to do it, obviously without who would ever consent to giving their kids THC in the first place? But it's just
Wait,
like
was it
there
THC
are some
or
parents-
CBD? Which one was it though? Was it THC?
THC.
So it was
THC.
THC.
It was
Yes.
weed.
Ooh,
It was
okay,
weed.
legit.
Sour
It's just
Patch weed.
I know THC is given to some children with autism to help with focus and other kids with cancer,
Oh, really?
things
Oh,
like
shit, I
that. Yeah,
didn't
to
know that.
help. But not these kids.
Not for
that's just-
Halloween.
as a teacher, it's not your place to do that, to make that choice for
Right.
parents.
Did she even say like I didn't know?
Right,
Right.
that's
I
what
need
I
some
wanna
more.
know.
I need more
Bad.
details.
Or did she purposely say like
Fuck
some
them
of these
kids.
kids
Fuck
took
these
some
kids.
THC?
Just
And
kidding.
what a
I'm
dum
curious.
dum for taking the dum dum pop and not the
Right. She's gonna get in trouble anyway.
That
Just
kid,
do it.
No, that kid was like, "This is a setup.
This
This
is a setup.
I'm taking the regular
I'm
candy."
curious, like
How?
what I said though. I want to know if it was something that she probably didn't know.
Yeah.
Like if
Right,
it
she
was,
makes her own stuff in there.
Yeah,
accidentally.
I mean, but that's also the problem with
negligence.
yeah, I mean that's different, like with intent or with or without. So it's just
Yeah,
I'm
true.
curious
Either
to
way.
know.
That's crazy. Come
Yeah,
on.
I didn't
Come
say
on,
much
bro.
too in the story, and I also didn't research too much. I just thought that was hilarious. I'm like,
That's
It is
what
pretty
are you
funny.
thinking, lady?
I remember a friend of mine told me like he with his kids, like he drinks vodka and sometimes he puts it in a bottle for when he has to go out to do whatever and
Yeah.
hang out. And then he
She said,
actually
yeah.
and then
That's
so in-
happening.
in
I do
the-
that
in the
too.
kid-
Yeah.
the kid bag, he has the bottle, his bottle, and like the kids like juice or whatever. He's like, oh, hey, can I have some water? Like, oh, there's one in the bag, forgetting that he had a bottle of vodka in there. She's like, this tastes funny. And he's like, oh, wrong one.
So
Sorry.
that almost
That's my
happened
medicine.
to me
That
because
happened to me.
my friend
That's an
Helmet, he put a bottle of vodka in a water bottle in my
Uh-huh.
softball bag. And then when I
Ooh.
had my kids with me, Jordan was like, Mom, do you have any water? I said, yeah, look in
Look
my
in the
bag. So there was bottles with labels around, but he took the label off.
Right.
Mm.
So
that
he knows.
Yeah. And so then we pulled out the bottle without the label. I was like,
Ooh.
not that one. So I
That's
caught her
mommy's
before,
water.
but as a professional though, like I wonder what she was thinking, honestly, like as a teacher, as an
What are you
educator,
thinking?
like what are you thinking? Why would you ever do something like this?
Yeah.
Parents are gonna trip. They trip on little stuff.
As
you
a parent,
you don't think they're gonna trip on
that
these
bitch is
weed
catching a case.
gimmies?
that bitch is catching a case.
I
for
see it
sure.
on site.
1,000%.
On site.
And you never know what can happen to kids nowadays. These motherfuckers are allergic
yeah.
to everything. You're even giving candy. That shit is bold.
That part.
If you're giving candy, it's bold.
Even candy already, that's pushing it.
Same thing happened to me though. I had gone to Palm Springs and
Palm
I
Springs.
had a water bottle and we had filled it with like Trulies or whatever was
Nice.
left over, right? Because we were leaving. And then my kids were in the car and my son's like, oh, I'm so thirsty. And I was like, grab the water bottle. Luckily, this is my older son and he takes a drink. He's like, Mom, this water's bad. This water's bad. And I was like, pinche delicado. Like, it's just
Water
hot.
doesn't go
You're
bad."
totally fine. And then he goes, no, Mom, it tastes really weird. And then I got the
Smell
bottle
it
and I was
and you're
like,
like,
oh,
"Ooh,
shit.
You're
that's
right.
some
It
Truly
is
right
bad.
That's
there.
Everclear.
Perdón.
You know what's funny? I've actually done that to myself. I'll
Girl.
forget that I put alcohol in a water bottle, and I'm like, oh, I'm thirsty. Oh shit, it's
Learn
vodka.
your lesson. Never again put it in a bottle that can be mistaken for something else.
You have no
Oh.
idea how often that happens in softball world, though, too.
Right.
Like,
I bet.
because like we don't want to pay all the fucking drinks at the park. We want to be able to mix our own shit when we're in there.
Right.
But I've done that to myself
Dang.
so many times, and it's hot ass vodka too. So
Ugh.
that's
Oh,
not
I
even
know that
worse.
part. That part.
Y'all
That is
doing, y'all
what
doing it
worse.
wrong. Was she
That-
a first year teacher? Must be dumb.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
still
I'm
Maybe
curious
she's
to
try-
know how old she is too.
Yeah, I don't know. 24. Didn't you say she
Oh,
was
she-
24 or something?
Yeah,
like
she was
that?
27.
Yeah.
27.
Oh,
Yeah.
27.
She
She
should know.
She's a toddler.
know
She's
by
not a
now.
baby. She's a toddler. But Tapatio says she said that she took the edible away from a kid at school.
So she took it, confiscated it, and like, you know what? Let's roll the dice and put it back in the. Gin pop candy.
Okay, that can kind of happen when you take it and then you forget. You put it in your drawer, but usually you give it to the dean, right?
Right.
Don't you give it to somebody in the office?
Or
You're
principal.
like, I confiscated you because you give them hot Cheetos, you give them the markers, you take
What
anything
state?
that you take away from the students. You usually give it to the front office.
What state is this in?
She was probably saving it for herself later.
It's California. I'm like,
no,
okay,
it
maybe.
was
But if it's like Tennessee, like, oh, you fucked up.
Rocky Creek Elementary, Lexington County.
It doesn't
Lexington. So is that what, Kentucky? I don't know. I'm not even gonna try it, you guys. I don't know.
I'm not sure, but
Google search.
we have some activity in the chat. Carol Mommy says, I got mad when a teacher told my kid that Santa wasn't real.
Ooh,
I would go
that's fighting.
off about this.
Yes.
yeah.
And then Tapatio says, hey, did somebody say truly? We sure did. And I don't want to go any further without shouting out like the people trying to make their whole face happen. Hot tea, trying to make the whole face happen.
Shit, that's me.
And and then Tapatio says, starting the lineup phase. Okay. Okay.
He's got all the
Oh, yeah. Jaime says Kentucky.
Hey, what up, Jaime?
Yeah,
and he
see?
says it happens a lot at softball tournaments.
Yeah.
Is this a whole new softball world? I just
Yeah,
don't know
it
anything
is.
About?
It is.
Hey,
It
I gotta
is.
roll up.
And shout out to everybody who's watching us on YouTube. But we are also going streaming on our TGN, Facebook, and Ladies Night and TGN Latinx YouTube. So make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, baby.
Put that here.
Oh my God, it is popping in there. But that is the Cheesemate for tonight, y'all. I hope y'all appreciate that.
It doesn't matter how many times we listen to this song.
Every time for 20 years.
Always.
we've been making this song.
Always gets us going.
It really does. It
Can't
is
rock
just,
the ceiling.
it's just
Hey,
amazing.
I'm slipping. I was missing that from the crate.
But yeah, you guys ready to get it started? Tonight's topic
Ooh,
is definitely inspired from our guest today, Mr.
Totally forgot
Twill.
about that.
I know. It's funny because I had another topic in mind that I was gonna do.
Oh.
But I love asking my guests like,
What was it good though? I don't want to.
no, it's fine. I'll probably save it for another night. Yeah, it's fine. Because I think this is good for people to know, and I think that this is actually a really good question. So shout out to all of my people out there, single or not. Like you guys have all been in a situation. When and where is it appropriate to flirt or hit on people? And I think guys probably have this question more so than women. I think women can pull it off anywhere, but men, you guys, I get it. You guys ride a fine line between being flirty and between being creepy, being a creep, right? So I think it's a good conversation to have, and we can talk about all that.
Yeah, what's the line?
What kind of inspired this question?
This was kind of coming off of the conversation we had at the live show about getting the number and what they got to do, and you just creepy or blah blah blah, get away, all that. So it's one of those okay, well, just trying to think about appropriate behavior, right? Just expanding on that conversation. And I'm always getting in arguments with a friend of mine about you should go hit on that girl over there. You should do that. I'm like, she's at work. I can't be hitting on people at work. They have to be nice to me. They're kind of trapped. So I'm like, okay, where's the appropriate spot? The place that I go to all the time, like at the 7-Eleven or the market or the restaurant, somebody I'd see that's there. It's I can't, you can't hit on that person because they have to be there. And if it goes south, then that place is burned. I can't go in there anymore. So it's one of those for people on the other end, what's appropriate? Are there rules? Are there not? Does it not matter?
Yeah.
What's up?
That's such a good, it's a good point. Work is, I will say this, it's very tricky when it comes to work, because it's this is where your money making is, where, where most your income comes here. You spend more time at work than you spend at home, so work can be very tricky, especially if you're a supervisor, a manager.
Ooh, oh yeah.
If you're above their pay grade, it's even harder. But my recommendation, if you guys are in the same level and the department is your job is a big space, I say do outings, right? Do group outings. How many times have you gone out with coworkers?
the time.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
So, and then you can get a feel, and then you get more information. That's more of a social setting, because flirting at work is very like looked down on.
Mhm.
And I know a lot of people do it; they will have fun with it, but you don't know. That can actually lead you down the wrong way. You don't want to get freaking sent to HR.
Right.
Sexual harassment.
Sexual
Right.
harassment.
Yeah.
So it has to be in the
Yeah.
setting and just kind of get to know each other and even see if there is a vibe there outside of
Yeah.
just you thinking the person's
Yeah.
attractive.
It's funny because a few years ago, we had a new teacher. He was from out of town. He was LA
sub?
native. No, he was a new faculty.
Oh, okay.
And he came hard, like he was single and was just basically trying to give off the vibes that, hey, listen, I'm here to have a good time.
Uh-huh.
And everyone was picking up on it, but he was trying so hard
Ooh.
that sometimes it did become a little like creepy. Like we
Yeah.
would have obviously like our faculty happy hours,
Uh-huh.
and then he would always end up drunk as fuck. And we're just like,
That's what
messy.
you fucked up,
you're the
dude.
new guy.
Yeah.
Like
That's why
you
you
do
fucked up.
not want to, give off this every single time. We can't invite you because every
Mhm.
single time you're probably going to be that guy.
Mhm.
¿Por qué me invitas si me pones? ¿Saben cómo me pongo? That's that guy, right?
Right.
But he's obviously like he's calmed down within the last 3 years, and he
Uh-huh.
actually just
Last
he
3
finally-
years took some time.
it took him
3
some time.
years.
But like the first year
Damn.
was kind of, even with the people that like he worked with on his team, like some of the people were like he is like just so annoying. Like he makes these remarks, and it's just like, if you are not at that level where you can have that like flirtatious banter, you got to stop.
Uh-huh.
Like you got to read
Can't
the room,
force it.
bro. Like you
Mhm.
have to understand that if it's not being reciprocated, like why are you going to continue with this?
Yeah.
And so it took him some time to like
Adjust.
Figure it out.
adjust, but he came in there hard. And just note to the fellas, don't come in there hard
Uh-huh.
trying to flirt and trying to, we get it. It's fucking rough dating, but not in the workspace. Wait till you create
Yeah.
some relationships where you figure out, oh, this is okay. Like,
Right.
what are our boundaries? Especially like when you're at after hours, work, not at work, obviously, but it's just like that. He went in there hard the first time, and it's just like, okay, we do not need to know where you
Uh-huh.
are right now. Like, you need to
Right.
like dial it down like tenfold. You had a 10, I need you to come
Yeah.
back to a 1.
Well, speaking on that, I think there's a really big distinction also between flirting with someone and hitting on someone.
Oh, is
So-
there?
Oh, that's a good
yeah.
point.
There's-
On
yeah.
it.
Yes.
There's definitely a distinction, because I think flirting is when you're filling out the vibe, you're
Uh-huh.
giving like a compliment, you're
Mhm.
seeing like what's reciprocated,
Mhm.
like the touch or the laugh, the joke,
Mhm.
whatever. Hitting on somebody is actually like, I feel like moving forward and like asking them like out. I mean, and I don't even like the term like hitting on somebody, but I feel like that there's a big distinction. So
Okay,
you
that
always
makes sense.
start with the flirting,
Yeah,
which
at
is
least
smart.
in my opinion. And I think that what Joe said was right on the money. It's like you have to read the room.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of women have been saying that in the past couple of episodes. It's like, just read the room, like read the energy. There's also a difference in like intensity. You're not going to flirt the same with you're not going to flirt. If you were flirting with Joe, Jackie, or with me, it would be very
Which I
different.
do a
I feel
lot.
like, but you want to make it to like, if it's somebody you're actually interested in, you want to cater to that person, what you think is going to be like successful for you, like with the flirting.
Yeah, I want to say really quick in the comments, we have in our YouTube comments, shout out to Sekani.
Hey,
They were laughing at my face earlier, and they said, "What do y'all think about someone just being friendly and it being confused as someone being a flirt?"
Boom,
Yeah.
boom.
And we talked about this in our other episode of friendly being and flirtiness, like the and I think that you have a friendly personality. That a lot of people take as flirting. So you should
Uh-huh.
already know this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to understand, if people take it as you flirting, you know that you're not flirting and you're just being friendly, but other people can experience you as flirting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
There's miscommunication there.
Yeah.
There's the misunderstanding.
Yeah. So
not necessarily miscommunication.
Because they're picking up something that you're not actually giving off.
Everyone has a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
I literally just had this conversation with my 5th graders. I said,
"Oh, really?"
I swear, we were just having this conversation because, everyone sees situations differently.
Mhm.
You know, you could literally send one text, the same text, to 3 different people, and everyone's reaction is going to be different.
of course, it's perspective.
It's perspective, and it's also tone, right? Everyone's tone can be
Mhm.
taken, even if I didn't mean to come off as rude. Some person might, you might think I'm rude, and Lore, because she knows me, she's like, "Oh, Joe's just being funny." You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's all about tone. It's all about, how you come off. But sometimes it doesn't matter how you try to come off. That your words can be misinterpreted.
But I
And
do
it's
want to
just you
say,
acknowledging. And
I do
saying,
want to
"Oh,"
say the difference between friendly and flirty. It's like,
Yeah.
if you're in your 30s, whatever, in 40s or 20s, you've probably been told that you have a very friendly personality that comes off as
Oh,
flirty.
big time.
Okay, so
you should know.
you already know. So
My
my
ex-husband hated it.
So you
That's
have
fair.
to have a disclaimer, like,
fair.
"Hey, like, I'm just, this is just how I am. I'm
Yeah.
always like nice. Like, I don't take it the
That's
wrong
fair.
way." I think you should also give a disclaimer, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're always flirty, or I mean,
Here's my disclaimer card.
yeah, you should know and kind of take a little bit of accountability when it
Uh-huh.
comes to that, because you can still be you. I'm not saying don't change, still be your friendly personality, and like, "Hey, Joe, that's this is like I know this. If Joe didn't know me, Joe would be like, is she flirting with
right.
me? Why is she touching my shoulder? Because you don't know me.
Yeah.
But once you know me,
Yeah.
you're gonna know this is what I do with everybody. So then you're gonna get used to it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But if you're meeting somebody for the first time,
They
you
don't
You gotta
know.
watch
they
out.
don't know,
Yeah.
and you gotta
And
give
they're
that
gonna be
disclaimer.
like, "Ooh, Jackie's about it."
Yeah, so
Ooh,
you can't get mad at them like, "I wasn't flirting with you. That's just
Uh-huh.
how I am with everybody." Well, they don't know you,
Uh-huh.
so hello. But
Did I tell you guys a story for my sister? We went to Dave and Buster's. My sister just wanted to go have some drinks, so we went to the bar, and then we bought like cards for the kids. They went to the.
and they had a blast.
They had a blast. So my sister and I were drinking at the bar.
Nice.
There was these 2 girls sitting at the bar. They were there already,
Like little
and
kids.
they were strippers. We didn't know,
How did
but
you know? Oh, you found out.
because they told
Let's
us. Like, we
go.
started talking to
Wait
some
a
girls.
minute.
Tell
And then
me
one of the
more.
girls on the end, one of the girl that was sitting right next to me was like super chatty, talking about like wanting to do better and blah 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 blah. I was like,
Mhm.
oh, listen to her. And the one on the other end, she was like, you look so young, because we were talking about our kids too. And I said, yeah, I'm 38. She was like, no, you're not. She was like, yeah. She was like, you look like you're 28. And then me just being nice, and I was like, oh my God, I like you so much for saying that, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she was like, oh, thank you. She was like, wait a minute. Do you like girls? And then I
She
was
was
like,
in the
wait,
moment.
what? And she was like, I like you too. She was like, do you like girls? I was like,
See there, let me just clarify. There is where she was finding out if Joe was being friendly or flirty. That was her
Right. That was the
finding
moment to-
out if she was being friendly or flirty.
I
Yeah,
was just
presume.
being friendly, and I was just,
Uh-huh.
and I was
But
just,
she
I was like,
clarified
I
it.
like you. I
Right.
like you.
If
I
you had to
like.
clarify, you would have got caught.
I was
up.
just like,
Find yourself
No,
on
but
the
she's
pole.
smart. She was smart by asking
is.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
She asked you that
Yeah,
because
she
she
asked
wanted.
me.
Yeah, wanted to
she
make
wanted
sure.
to make
and then my sister
sure.
was like, what
That
did
makes
she just
sense.
ask you? I was like, she just asked me if I like girls. I was like,
that's
no,
fine.
thank you.
Lord, what's going on in the
like
chat?
Women.
What's going on in the chat?
We have Yessie who says take notes, and she says I want the ladies to share if and when or where they want to be hit on.
Okay.
Like for instance, like the barista at Starbucks with the big booty. Like, wait, what? Someone specific? No, like that person.
No, that's
Or
a
that-
real thing. If there's this girl at Starbucks that you always go to,
She's using it as an example.
Okay.
Like
We're not
that kind
saying
of
what
place, or
Starbucks.
Like
the one in
by the-
Sherman Oaks.
The one by the Sprouts on blah blah. What? Okay. Yeah. So like, what's? I think that's what that sounds like. Like where and when or if.
Okay.
That's for y'all. She's asking the ladies.
I wanted to hear more about this barista.
That's okay. Go ahead. She's asking the ladies.
With the big
Barista
booty.
with the booty.
Barista with the big booty.
When would you like to get hit on? When
Like
is
what's
okay
appropriate?
for you?
What's okay?
It's like
Honestly,
all the time.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm all about feeling good. So I feel like if you do it in a tactful way, I feel like there's no time that wouldn't be appropriate, unless it's like something fucking crazy happening, right? Then, don't say anything inappropriate in front of my kids or that. But, like anytime someone wants to pay me a compliment, shit, I'm all for it. Like, okay, because I'm that person too.
Yeah.
Like, I will tell strangers, like, oh, you're rocking that shirt. It looks so good on you. And it makes people feel good. So I don't have very many boundaries around.
Y'all hear that? You better go slide in my girl's DMs.
She's special. She's
Get in
she's
there.
special. That don't count.
What do you
I'm
mean
just
that
kidding, I'm
doesn't
kidding.
count?
Because you're just very, very open and just very light and like,
I will say
pick
that
all the-
you
all the
are
ways.
definitely in a place where you have found yourself.
Yeah,
You're
very
exploring.
comfortable.
You're being adventurous. So yeah, I would agree with Mr. Twill is that you're
Comfortable.
you're very comfortable and you're shining in your light. That's like
Oh,
that
yeah.
you're
Radiant.
in right now. You're radiant. Yeah,
Look at that
and not
lipstick.
everybody's there right now. Some people are
But
still
not
figuring it
nobody
out.
be flirting with me. What's up?
Maybe it's a bit intimidating to them. Maybe they feel that they're not knowledgeable on certain things.
W though.
I mean,
You are a
I don't know, maybe.
sexologist.
Yeah.
somatic sexologist.
See, I always forget. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
I mean, and so that's the thing too, right? You want somebody who's going to be confident. They don't have to be at your level. Like, just I'm a somatic sexologist, but like my school didn't teach me like the Kama Sutra or like do this move for this and that move for that. Like I think it's just about, and this actually goes to flirting and having discernment and all of those things. The more that you know yourself, the better you'll be at reading the room and reading other people's energy.
I agree.
So
Read
yeah,
the room. That's like your advice there. Read
yeah,
the room.
I think it always comes back to how well you know yourself and how in tune you are with yourself, because then you'll know if it doesn't feel good, if the vibe's a little off, I'll be like, oh, I don't know. But the chat's blowing up. Jaime says, especially with sarcastic people when we're talking about the flirting. Our Joshua says, right, if you know this, you have to give a disclaimer or be accountable for your actions. And also, don't be manipulative and use it to your advantage, like to test the waters with someone.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
Wow.
I need somebody to break that down. What do you mean by
I don't
use
agree
it
with that, actually.
manipulative? I don't understand.
No, because-
testing the waters is like what you were saying. Like, let me ask some questions. Let me see.
Mhm.
Like, what do you? I need to know. I need to know
think-
some more. What do you think that? means?
I don't know. I don't want to speak for them, but they could be like, maybe the person is into you and people who are friendly or flirty. And like, let's say, your crush is very friendly personality, but they're like that with everybody. They could be like testing the waters, but they're not really interested in you. I'm trying to see if maybe that's what he meant. You know what I mean? Like if your crush, you like your crush, but your crush has a friendly personality, and they're just testing the waters to see if you'll bite back, but they're not really interested.
Oh, yeah, that's
Maybe that's what they mean.
Dang, that sounds manipulative.
So
That's
that's what they're. I think that's what they're saying. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I have a very, very friendly
Colin.
and can definitely be considered flirtatious personality.
Mhm.
Because that's just who I am, my energy, and I'm not going to change the person that I am just to accommodate, your feelings or, who you are.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
definitely don't
okay.
change.
This is part of the reason why I'm divorced. My ex-husband had a problem with me being so friendly or overly friendly, like he used to put it.
Insecurity.
And it's not, and
That's what
yeah,
that sounds
those
like.
are all, his own insecurities. I would never cross the line with someone like that. It's just who I am. And I think this is the problem also with men or just people in general, obviously just people, because I've gotten hit on by women as well. Like, just because people are super nice to you or kind to you, that doesn't automatically mean that they're attracted to you.
Good point.
So given that, I've had, friendships where, people have said, hey, I'm interested in you. And for me, that's great. Let me know so that I know that I need to take a step back, because I don't want to have to cross that line if I don't want to, or if my mind hasn't crossed that, like, or, I'm not interested in that way.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to keep someone leading them on
Of course
if
not.
they're interested in me.
And I think
you know.
you don't. I think that if you're honestly being upfront, you're fine. This is just to clarify for people who don't understand that
It's
friendliness and flirtiness, you know
Two different
how
things.
you are. Yeah, two different things.
Yeah.
But I want to go back into these comments because they are going.
Yeah.
Sekani,
Comments.
Elbow cough.
Sekani says, oh, elbow cough. Thanks, kings and queens. H baby says, hey y'all. Hey H baby. Our Joshua says, at least she asked for clarity, which is going back to
Mhm.
your stripper question. And then Sekani says, I have a question for the man on set.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
There's a
Get in.
question for
Suit.
you. If your partner asks for another man's scent, how do you take that?
What that mean? What you mean another man scent? Excuse me?
No, like, okay, so you're out and about, like you guys
Uh-huh.
are out together, and
Yeah.
let's say I'm a dude, and
Yeah.
and Loda was like, oh my God, you smell so good.
Mm.
What are you wearing?
You know what?
How do you feel
Speaking
about
of my
that?
perspective, we need to take a second because my natural immediate reaction is like, man, fuck that guy. But wait,
And that's a
chill.
lot of guys. That's a lot of guys.
Don't act
So
on that.
thank
Don't
you for that.
Don't act on that. Wait a minute. Take a breath. Maybe she likes that scent, and maybe she would like to smell it more often. So that's something that she might want for me.
Right.
I would do this. I could do the same thing. Like I do that all the time. Like, yo, what's up, dog? What's up, king? Like, that's a nice whatever hat or shirt, or whatever. Where'd you get it? Let me get it too. So maybe in that situation, I just gotta think not to jump to the most negative reaction and think, you know what? If I trust this person, if we're on the same page,
Yeah.
that's, you know what? Maybe there's a better reason. Or I'll just might ask like, oh, why would you ask? But after thinking, like, don't trip, dog.
That's
Unless
just,
you're scared.
That's just
Unless you're
building
scared.
us. That's
Yeah.
building us instead of like putting us down.
Yeah.
And I feel like women, we do this to each other. We bash each other. Like if a man is looking at another woman, I'm like, what are you looking at? Oh yes, that bitch does have some nice
Right.
kids.
Right.
I'm looking too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like admire.
Just don't behave.
Don't be
inappropriately.
yeah, hater. Yeah. Well, the
But-
minute you touch, then that's
That's
different.
different.
Unless I give you permission.
I do want to go back.
See, man, where's my
And-
that's good.
And Sekani did clarify like cologne. So
yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, that's what I understood.
Joshua says clarified knowing you are into someone, so you flirt, but if you're called out on it or shut down saying no, I'm just friendly, I'm like that with everyone. So it's going back to the whole question.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see? And that's what he was saying. So
Honestly, I just feel like
I need to know what-
testing the waters.
I need to know what our Joshua was saying. I want to get more clarification on that, but you know,
I feel like if you have a conversation like two grown ass adults and lay the
Mhm.
shit everything out on the table, then there won't be any more misinterpretations about shit.
and you know what? If they want to
But
get with
people
that
are
guy, they're
scared
gonna
to
do it
do
anyway.
that. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
I feel like it's very important to be clear. I want to be clear. I don't want to lead anyone on unless that's what I'm into, and but I'm not into doing that. I know people are into doing that though.
Mhm.
Okay.
Disclaimer: colognes and perfumes smell differently on different bodies.
Yes.
Just
True.
an FYI.
Yes.
Although
we'll
I,
put some perfume on this.
although
body.
I don't feel like it would necessarily be a bad thing,
Mhm.
but if you're insecure or your partner's insecure and you go out and buy that cologne or that perfume and you put it on and then you get into a little argument, it's gonna be like, oh, this bitch or this motherfucker thinks about the other person.
I do want to go shout out if you guys are listening in through our Good News Radio app. Y'all are the real MVP. If you are tuning in from Facebook, we have a personal
this.
chat room right here
Hey.
from the Good News Radio. Make sure you guys download the Good News Radio app. It is an amazing radio network that has live radio shows, but also save us podcasts. So if you miss any of our Friday shows, you can go back and listen to any of them. But I want to
Yes.
go into the chat room here in our Good News chat. It's Tapatio says, what about if the man said, oh, I like your perfume to a woman in front of his girlfriend?
I think that goes back to what you were saying. Like, you got to understand what your level is, and because that sounds
Yeah.
inappropriate on the surface. So you better hold that tongue, buddy boy.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily. Well, okay,
It's about understanding. Like,
Yeah.
is she gonna trip if I say this?
Okay.
Or be
No,
like,
okay, you
hey,
got to know
hey,
your
what's up?
partner.
You gotta know your
You got to know your partner.
Read the room,
Read
bro.
the room. Read the room.
Tell you.
Smell the room.
Know thyself.
Smell the room.
Smell the room.
Yeah,
But
if
you have to understand if your person is gonna feel like
Feel a type of way.
yeah a certain type of way if you compliment another woman. But
Mhm.
it's the same thing if you're looking. It's
Right.
the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
is he gonna trip, or is
Mhm.
he
Right.
gonna be about it,
Mhm.
or are we gonna look together? You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, and do things out in the open, because then what if you end up
Yes,
finding
behind-
out like your partner buys you a scent, right? And then you go to the Christmas work party and his coworker has the same perfume, and then he's like, "This
Ooh,
bitch."
yeah, I can
Don't do
understand that.
Try
I
Right.
understand that reaction is understandable.
don't do that.
Do it out in the open.
Damn.
Don't. My mom used to say like, "No hagas cosas buenas que parezcan
Parecen
malas."
malas, yes.
Don't do good things that appear to be like with a bad intention or bad.
Okay, yeah, just
So
I read the room. In that situation, like you better jump ahead of that. Like, oh, by the way, I know somebody who had this. I thought it was be good for you. So I don't be coming up in there like, why do you smell like me?
or better yet, someone at work recommended this. Perfume.
Yeah, get ahead of the story.
Yeah,
for
but
your
you know
lady.
Get ahead
that
of
is
the
a
story.
little dangerous, because I feel like scents hold cellular memory too.
Yes.
Yep,
So
you are
when
right.
you like, if you hug somebody, male,
like-
female, whatever,
I love
and
to
you
hug
take
and
in
get a
that,
whiff.
you whiff in that scent, and you're just like,
Mm.
I
ooh.
love doing
Get
Here's
in
my
the
advice.
Hey, same.
Here's my advice to y'all. Go perfume or cologne shopping with your partner and find them a new
There you
one
go.
that you enjoy smelling
There you
on
go.
them.
Okay,
And
wise
it'll all
words
be
from
clear.
Jackie.
You're
There you go.
welcome.
There
You can
go.
tip your girl.
Wise words.
Venmo or Cash App. Go ahead. But we're
I'm
gonna
still
go
waiting
ahead.
for my motorboat. Just saying.
Who from who?
From last week, I gave that money.
I doesn't require
said-
a motorboat.
Just saying.
I
No, she
actually
offered.
did
Oh,
motorboat you.
I was like, me? I
Um,
did
Oh,
it.
you're right. You're
He's
right.
trying to get a
Miss
2-for-1 right here, because I did motorboat
Excuse me,
him.
that
That's
was
right.
a few Fridays ago. We're talking
yeah.
about this
First
Friday.
of
I'm
all,
I want receipts.
Let me
where's
go.
the picture? We'll send that receipt.
We need to go back to the bar and get the video footage.
Oh shit! I think I might have it.
Oh,
I motorboated a
evidence.
couple people that night.
I am done with y'all, but we're gonna go ahead and go into our next topic of the
that was
night.
good. Y'all are so insightful. I really appreciate you.
I appreciate that. But don't worry, we got some games coming up. Today's game is Never Have I Ever. Okay, you guys. But stay tuned, because next up we have Goddess Lore with Ride the Vibe. You ready for it, baby?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
Happy Friday, everybody. Full disclosure, your girl forgot her cards. So
Let's see what happens.
I'm gonna take y'all real deep, because to go with the topic, the more that you know yourself, the easier it will be for you to interact with others. The level of your discernment will just grow and grow, because you're in your own vertical alignment and you're not looking for others to set the stage for you. The stage is yours. You're on the stage. You're the star, because you know yourself. And I haven't given this advice in a minute.
No, you haven't.
You know, it's really important for us to know our body. Our body tells our story. Even all those parts that you don't like, baby, those are the parts that you need to tap into. So this weekend, I want you to ride the self-pleasure vibe. Put this song on, baby, and sing it to yourself. I love this song, by the way, and I love Miguel. He's the best of both worlds, right? He's like Black and Mexican. Perfect. I love that. But take some time this weekend and really self-pleasure. And that just means close your eyes, turn on some music, and get in tune with your body. Just lightly touch, do some movement, whatever feels good, whatever way you want to move. You don't have to have an orgasm. You don't have to touch what's in between your legs. I would highly recommend, though, that you do. And ask your body a question. What is it that you want to know about yourself? What are some of the deepest questions that you have for you and for your body? Because your body always has the right answers, but you won't know until you're clear until you know yourself, until you remove everything, all the noise, all the chatter. Be in meditation, be in communion with yourself, with your body. And if you need a little help with doing that this weekend, I will be at Lovers Saturday and Sunday. Lovers location in Culver City. I will be showing my crystal tools, which are my yoni eggs, my crystal wands, my plugs. Come and visit your girl. I'll be there from 1 to 5. And let me help you get in tune with yourself. This was Goddess Lore asking you, what vibe
Do you want to ride? That
So good at that.
that was amazing. That was so amazing.
I
Oh my
love how you
God.
put your
Thank
like
you.
1-900 voice on.
I
Like,
know.
So
That.
sweet.
It, and it's not even like purposeful, like, oh, I want to sound a certain way.
no,
It's like
it's natural.
Feel it.
like
feel
I'm
it.
in my body, and this is just
She's one with the
how it
force.
comes out.
All right, y'all. You know what's next after Ride the Vibe.
Okay. Pleasure yourself. Oh no, that's not what we're doing now. Okay.
I love it. That song's always gets me pumped.
It does.
Tonight we're playing a quick game of Never Have I Ever. You guys know how to play this, right, Mr.
I
Twill?
think I forgot.
So I'm gonna say something, and if you've never done that,
I gotta drink up.
no,
Oh,
you don't drink.
Oh,
If you have done it, like never have I ever
Oh.
had sex on the beach, and if you had sex on the beach, you take a sip.
oh, okay. So if I haven't done it,
You don't.
Okay, dang.
Yeah,
We can still drink if you want, though.
So do you
Ooh,
guys
okay.
want me to just say some, or do you guys have some in your heads that you
Go
guys would
for it.
want to do?
Go
I can
for
start
queen.
it off.
Go for it,
Yeah,
queen.
start
If you guys have some that come to your head, let me know. Okay.
Look at Lore.
Here we go.
Her little hamster wheel goes.
I'll start off nice. Okay, it'll be never have I ever received a traffic violation.
I have never. Perfect driver.
Mm.
Unlike some people in the chat room. Huh? Not naming names.
Oh wait, so if I never have, then you drink it if you have.
What? Am I confused on the rules?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
thought he was being sarcastic.
I know,
Yeah,
so
I
did
was
I.
like,
I haven't. Sorry.
if you've never had a traffic violation, then you shouldn't have drank.
No, sorry. I didn't. I'm drinking anyway. Like
Yeah,
I
because
was
you
told.
agree with the statement.
Like I was told.
But if you
said.
don't agree with the statement, then you
I'm-
drink.
I got a clean record, baby.
I said if you wanted to.
What if I wanted to?
Let's try another one.
Yeah, another one.
Never have I ever picked up a hitchhiker. If you've never done that, you don't drink. Okay. Never have I ever snuck into a movie theater without getting caught.
Oh.
I got caught.
Without getting caught?
You got caught?
No.
Yeah, I was in high school.
So then you drink, right?
no, you
No.
said without getting
Without-
caught.
Oh, without
Getting
getting
caught,
caught. Okay, got it. Okay, you guys are getting it now.
Let's go.
Why did we forget how to play this? What's going on?
I'm an adult.
We've been having too many drinks.
We're like, what? We drink now? Yes,
Right.
now.
Yeah. Too eager.
Drink right now.
Never have I ever had sex in the pool.
Oh my god. How many
If
times-
you have had sex in the pool, you drink.
Does jacuzzi count?
Yes.
That-
Yes.
We'll do jacuzzi.
I haven't.
I know me
sad?
neither. I
Sad
know.
face.
So sad. Sad
Oh
face.
my god, really?
Yes.
Can I tell you that was one of my like first sexual experiences? after-
Really?
Yeah. Not like the first time, but
Well,
like,
you know,
you
in
know,
Like
in the-
full on
in the range.
intercourse.
full on.
Dang, all in there.
In the pool.
Okay.
Damn.
And I was like, oh my
Whoa.
gosh, this is what sex is
She,
like.
she busted a clueless.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Never have I ever looked through someone's phone without their permission. I've done it just for fun.
Dang,
though.
y'all are toxicas.
Excuse me, my ex-husband who I knew was cheating on me. So.
Same.
I was just being nosy on somebody's phone. It's probably my family.
Same.
Right.
Let me see what they got in here.
Dang.
Probably
Loaded.
Crazy Maria's phone.
Is there a drink over there?
Never have I ever taken money that didn't belong to me.
Oh, dang, I feel bad.
Oh.
Oh shit. Do you want to explain yourself?
It was, dang, do I want to explain myself? Yes. You know what? Fuck it. It was I had found someone's passion fruit. I had found someone's wallet somewhere, and I tried to and it had money in it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take this money right now. But I was like, you know what? Let me try and get in contact with them. Their ID was on there. I tried to find out I actually found their email address, funny enough, but I didn't get any response or anything like that. So after a while, I was like, man, fuck it. I'm spending this money.
How much was it?
It was like $100.
Oh,
Well,
so you were
decent,
trying to
decent.
do a good deed,
I
and then didn't really
tried,
work
but
out
I was
for
like,
you.
you know what? Fuck it. No
Alright.
response. So, whatever.
If you guys have one in the comments, if you're listening and have one in the comments, go ahead and feel free to throw it in the comments, and I will read it out loud, and we have to play it. All right. Never have I ever had sex in public.
Dang, y'all some freaks. I want to know
I
this.
mean, I guess in a car.
I wanna
is
know these
public-ish.
stories.
Yeah, that's public. If you've had sex in the car, that's
Oh,
public.
you know what?
In a bathroom
You know
at
what?
a hookah bar.
Actually, yes. I think I told you the story. Not with people watching.
At
but
a house
people-
party, does that
yeah.
count? Yeah.
Oh, I told you that one. Were you there? Were you there?
No.
Okay.
No,
Good times.
not at all.
Okay, never have I ever had somebody take nude photos of me or of you. Now I'm making myself
Okay, semi-nude.
Like a video or pictures?
pictures.
Not completely though.
That'd be nice though.
It was just the
I
ass.
have a blue. Ooh.
Yeah.
Where-
It's usually
Let
just
me
the
see.
ass.
Let
With
me see a
Jackie,
little bit-
it's
little bit of
never just
Just
the
right.
ass.
It's all that.
For
ass.
me, I'm like,
The ass
Yeah.
hits. Okay,
Did
the
you have-
ass
did
hits.
you have that
Yes.
thong on? Damn, it's crazy.
I'm done. All right, you guys. I think that's enough of never have I ever. We're gonna go ahead and end it there. But yeah, if you guys have any more, feel free to let us know or ask away.
I don't know what our.
I just
want to
make sure.
Little Chag went dry on us.
I know
Shake it a little
No,
bit. Maybe it'll.
what it is they're enjoying the show.
I know,
Right.
That's what
We're-
happens.
We're
Yeah.
entertainment.
We are entertainment. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and go into our next segment of the night, and this is our
Hey.
cheers and what's giving me life. I'll drink to that, baby.
Hey.
This is where you share something you're proud of, you give yourself some love, or just what's giving you life. We're gonna go ahead and start off with Goddess Lore. Lore, what's giving you life, chica?
Giving me life is my chiropractor, Dr. Kenny. Shout out to you. She's in Altadena. And I've been going to see her for about 14, 15 years now. And I had one of my most transformative sessions with her on Thursday. So,
Ooh, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
so love you, Dr. Kenny.
I love that for you. Joanna, what do you want to give a cheers to? What's giving you life?
What is giving me life? Well, damn, that's hard to say. I'm gonna say my family. I haven't seen them, it feels like, in a while, but because I've just been so busy with life and work, and I'm doing a lot of coaching right now, which is taking up a lot of my time. But they're still there, hanging around. They hit me up. They stay on me. So my family, I love them. I miss them, and I wish I could see them more often. I just don't. But I know that they're there for me, and I
That's
miss
true.
them. And cheers to family.
Cheers
Cheers
to
to
family.
Cheers to family. What do you coach?
Basketball, volleyball, and
Baller. Okay, good to know.
Mr. Twill, what do you want to give a cheers
Yes,
to, or
so
what's giving you life?
I want to give a cheers to my sister who is getting married in 2 weeks.
Hey,
She's
congratulations.
low key being a bridezilla, but you know what? I'm gonna pout and
Let
follow,
her
follow
do
the
it.
dress code rules. And
Yeah.
just do what I gotta do.
Let
It's
her
gonna
be.
great.
Yeah.
It's stressful putting a wedding together.
Good for you.
Yeah, but she's already like wound up. She's already that kind of
Oh.
person. So I'm like,
That's,
Yeah.
that's stressful.
Deep breaths.
I get it. Why
Self-pleasure.
I get why bridezillas exist, but I am coming out in a wedding in January, and I just have to shout out to her. Shout out to Stacy, my friend. She
Oh.
literally has been making it so easy for all of us, and just accommodating and just really helpful. Like even our dresses, like everything's like online kind of thing too.
okay. Good.
But it's been
yes,
good. I'm excited.
Cheers to people locking it up and
Cheers to love.
Love.
Cheers to
Yeah.
love.
Getting the life that they want.
Amor.
I wish I had a +1 though. That's what I'm really salty about.
Ooh.
Maybe
your
you
own
need to-
sister's not giving you a +1.
She's not giving a lot of people a +1,
Oh.
but still.
But that's your sister. You should have it at least in.
That's what I'm saying.
Just
but,
sneak them
you
in
know,
after
Is it
dinner.
because of COVID?
That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's
Small
probably
numbers,
it's
yeah.
probably dinner too. The plates be
gotta respect
costing.
that.
Yeah, she's like, man,
Just say my date will come after dinner.
Have her come at like
That's
8:35.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. She don't need to eat. She'll
Anyway,
eat.
it's gonna be
before
wonderful.
she
I'm
comes.
gonna cry. It's gonna be a thing.
Oh,
I'm gonna
cute.
look great. You know,
When is the wedding?
the 19th.
Of this month?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
19th
soon.
coming up. Yeah, I can't wait to get my suit.
2
Ooh,
weeks.
I'm gonna be the second best looking person there.
Hey.
Who's
Okay.
number one?
The
Your
bride.
sister.
Well, I mean, her fiance looks pretty dope. Just saying.
Fuck
So
that.
who could it be?
Yeah. I cannot with you. But I'm gonna give a cheers to my softball team.
Hey.
It's been 2 years since I played. I love playing on my team. Joe comes out
Nice.
sometimes. They just give me life. There's
That's
just a
good.
fun group of people, and I have a good time. I am right now the weakest link on the team. Sorry,
Give
team.
yourself some credit.
I do. I am with my back pain and this weight gain from
Girl.
quarantine. It's not the same, y'all, and I'm sorry. But you know what I love about my team? They don't care. They know, and they cheer me on anyways,
I
and they
love
always
that.
give me love. So I love my team. They're
You're
like-
great.
because I still do good. I'm the
Yeah.
first base. I be killing it. By the way, we might need a player. Like
Hey, Joe, the ringer.
because Amanda's leaving. She's going to
Ball in the house.
Oregon, and we need
Ugh.
somebody to play
I
second.
got you.
Okay, yay, Joe said it.
Just remind me.
Okay, well,
'Cause I forget everything.
When do y'all play?
y'all see how I put her on the spot on air?
She knows I'm gonna say yes. That's her. I fucking hate
She
you.
got
verbal
verbal friends like that
contract.
too. Can't say
Because
no.
if she would text me and be like, I don't know about
I'll
it.
bring you a White Claw.
But
I'll
you're
bring
on
you
the-
a White
you're on the
Claw.
spot, so she
Fuck
takes
it, I'm
advantage
there.
of you.
I'll bring you a White Claw.
She knows how to bribe me with alcohol.
But that's pretty much
Hell
it,
no,
you
Shannon.
guys. That wraps up our cheers and all of that.
Hey.
Make sure you guys plug yourself, Mr. Twill. Where can people find
Ooh,
you?
I am on
Plug
Instagram
yourself
at
this
ill
weekend.
in the middle. ILLIN.
No,
The
Hey,
middle.
okay.
That's
If
right.
if
Just
you
like
get
that.
if you get a +1, tell them to slide into your.
I'll take
DMs.
the slide is open and greased up. Come through.
If you want to be my +1, you got to eat first.
Eat what? No,
Girl,
kidding.
You know what I'm
Before you
answer
get to the
that
reception.
Eat the
Right?
booty.
Full buffet.
Like some groceries.
Oh my god.
So hold on. AE in the chat says, Jackie, you're married?
I'm not married.
They're asking.
Oh no, I'm
AE
not married.
is asking.
Yeah.
I'm
Jackie.
coming out. No,
You're
I'm gonna be
married?
a bridesmaid in the wedding. I'm not getting married though.
Wah, wah.
Not yet.
And
not
then
yet.
Jaime says you'll be third after your sister
I just
and,
wanna-
And mama.
I just want to be on the podium, dude. I gotta get some eyes.
That's hilarious.
Wait, I'm just saying. I'm coming through.
I love
Go
it.
ahead.
At least I didn't say number one.
I
That would
love
have been
it.
rude.
Goddess
I love the
loaded.
self-confidence.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Lotus Hustle. Stop Frequency, Goddess Lore on TikTok, and you'll find me at Lovers in Culver City this weekend, 1 to 5. Come visit
For you LA natives, that's right by the Fox Hills Mall.
Yes, come
Ooh.
out, and then you can catch my show, Sexual Frequency, Wednesdays
Yes.
at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
That was fun on Wednesday. I liked it. That was cool.
Thank you.
Always. She has
That
great
story.
shows. And my girl got Joe over here. Where can people find you if you want to be found?
Joe.
At Joba11 on IG. Yeah, hit me up.
Hit her up. Hit her up.
I only add
Mhm.
friends.
Because
Wait,
she
do I
friendly.
I don't think I. Wait, let me put that to the test.
I appreciate you, Joe, for sliding through, and Mr. Twill for bringing
So
all
much
the
fun.
drinks. We appreciate it.
Yes.
We're probably gonna have a quick little party after, but then
Hey.
don't go too far because Happy Hour, Happy Marriage is coming on next at 9:00. So don't go too far, y'all. All right, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. If you want to hear it again, please make sure to go ahead and download the Good News Radio app so you can hear this last episode and all my other episodes.
Yes.
We have so many we have 27 shows on this network. Come on, y'all. Y'all missing out.
Amazing.
Download that app, baby.
That's
Download that
so
app. I
amazing.
know.
Yep.
All right, you guys. Well, you already know what time it is. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. I am your host, Mysterious Jax. This is Goddess Lore, my friend Mr. Twill, my girl Joe. And just remember one thing, ladies. You are enough.
Yes, you are.
We will see. Ooh.
Oh wait, what? I said out loud. Sorry.
Yeah.
Inappropriate time to flirt.
Same.
Read the room, bro.
Read the room, bro. And shout out to everybody in the chat.
Hey.
We appreciate you guys. Come hang with us every Friday night at 7:30 to 8:30. We're
We're a
here.
good
So
ass
much
time.
fun.
We are a good ass time.
Come through.
Come through, baby.
Just a good time.
Yeah, and we're still live. Everybody want to give a quick shout out.
Love
First of all,
that.
we got right here, we
Love
got Mr. Twill.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up,
What's
Mr.
Oh my
What's
god,
up?
it
Twill?
looks crazy.
I know. How do I shrink it back? Okay,
I
hold
don't
on.
know.
There you are.
I'm like, what did I do?
Hi, Jaime. We see
Oh,
you.
Hi,
Thank
Jaime.
you,
What's up,
Jaime.
man?
This is
That
Mr. Twill
cool.
right here, y'all.
Yo.
What's up, Mr. Twill? Then we got right here my girl, Goddess Lode. What's up, Goddess Lode? Y'all
What's up,
add her
baby?
at Lotus Hustle right
At
there.
Lotus
This is a dope
Hustle.
setup. Has it always been like this?
Oh my god.
This is my girl Joe right here. Joanna.
That shimmery kind of makeup on today.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And of course,
highlighter.
me, your host of the night, Mysterious
Hey,
Jack.
Hey,
With the pearls and the boobs.
I do. I got
She
the
got all the assets.
Looking good.
All the
Chingona.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
Toxic as fuck.
It was fun. You know, sometimes it's fun being a toxica, okay?
I agree. Shit, I ain't hating. That's all love,
Do
baby
not,
girl.
endorse that statement.
If you guys are watching this for the first time, make sure you subscribe to TGN Latinx, okay?
Yes.
What were you going to say?
Subscribe.
Right.
Hit that subscribe
Those
button.
post-show stories, like I'd live for that. That was cool. On Wednesday night, they were talking after the show, and I'm like, oh, I was all in. I was blown away.
How long?
Yeah, I forgot how long.
Maybe
But
like 20 minutes?
We were
After the
enjoying
show?
it.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why he brought
I'm
his
telling you.
cologne though, because
Yeah,
we were
'cause they were
talking
talking
about
about it.
cologne.
Yeah, this is
Oh, it smells
because I
good. I
did
put it
not
on
know
myself.
about this. So this is I'm like, okay, I can get into
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
That's cool.
See y'all soon, Sakani says.
Hey,
Oh, love you too,
yeah.
Sakani.
We
Thank
love
you. And Jaime says, we see you, Joanna.
Okay, who is
A&E.
AE?
AE,
Hey,
what's your
yes,
name?
I will
Says,
Yeah.
stay beautiful, people.
I got you.
Mm.
You too.
You too. Oh, this is
Aw.
my beautiful.
I love
Carol
it.
Love it.
Mommy,
Love
Yesy,
it.
Tapatio. Thank you guys for joining us.
I know. Well, they
Too much
can't
fun.
hear us anymore. Only if
Oh.
they're on
Oh,
here.
well, yeah, no, they can't.
Yeah.
It looks like
Dang.
it's all the same.
Y'all are
The
so-
same peeps.
y'all
Right
are
Let's
now.
do
so
a quick
cool.
game of Never Have I Ever.
Yes,
Just one
let's do it.
round.
Wait, can I go
Yeah.
to the bathroom first?
Yeah,
Yes, right there.
Okay,
Go
okay.
ahead. All
You
right,
guys
I
get
am ready.
started.
All right. You're going to start it,
I
Mr.
don't have a
Twillo.
question. I'm not good at this.
What?
I'm not good at that. I'm
Never
sorry.
have I- Where are you going?
I'm going this
I don't know. I
way
can't think of
because,
anything.
that
I can't
setup
think of anything
You're-
ridiculous.
oh.
You're good. She goes.
You can do it. You can do it.
Okay. I don't know. You've never played Never Have I Ever?
I have, but I'm like, I can never think of anything.
Never
done
have I
anything.
ever gone skinny dipping.
I haven't actually.
Actually, you know what? No,
I've
I
never
kinda
gone skinny
want to.
dipping.
never gone streaking either.
You better drink that drink.
Whoa, okay.
You better drink
One of the
that
best things
drink.
ever. Hit the bell
What
to
happened
get
that one time?
notifications.
I can't.
AE,
not that
AE
outrageous.
says we still here. AE,
Yeah.
hi Miss Sakani. Do you guys have any questions for us? Ooh,
I'm
Sakani
a
has
think
Just
about
like
this.
Skinny
what? 2 more minutes
dipping.
because Happy Hour, Happy Marriage
Oh,
is
that's
about
right,
to
about to
walk
walk
in
in
that
that door.
door,
Mhm.
and we gotta go. But they're on at live at 9.
I disappointed you. I'm sorry, Jen.
It's okay. We'll have more for them next time.
Okay.
But I appreciate you coming through, man.
I appreciate the invite. You know, I always have a good time coming in. I appreciate, a lot sharing the space, and I appreciate you. And
yeah,
I
awesome.
I love what you do.
Aw, and I appreciate
Big
you
fan.
introducing us to this new song, Latong.
You
Yeah,
like
Latong.
Did you hear this song, Joe?
What?
Who
Who that dress so scandalous? You know that can't handle this.
Shaking that thing like who's the ish? With a look in the eyes
So scandalous.
She like to dance on the hip hop spots.
Okay. I have a never have I ever.
Okay, go for it. One last one. Yours will be the last one.
Okay, don't judge me. Okay.
No,
I'm-
never.
I'm
We don't
getting
judge
down.
here. Ladies' night does not
I don't
judge.
judge. I just have opinions.
Will.
Oh wait, before yours, Jaime says, "Never have I ever been caught in the act."
Ooh,
I have been caught in the act.
bro. 3 times
I mean,
in a
I
row.
guess
What the
your
fuck,
kids
man?
count, right?
Ah, yes. Oh dear Lord. They're traumatized.
That's nuts.
I have to think about that one. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna drink anyway. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
and Sekani says dead ass during a full moon at the beach.
Yes, that must have been fucking
Or have
amazing.
you? Or here's the other one. On the other side of that, have you ever caught someone in the act?
yes.
Yeah.
Are
Well,
we drinking to that?
I am.
yeah. I mean, I was asleep in the room. They didn't care that I was asleep in the room.
That's not really catching people, though.
They
I
had
feel
to
like.
get it.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, what was the question you had?
Okay. Never have I ever fucked more than 2 people within a 24-hour period.
This is the after hours of
I'm
Ladies Night Radio
Low-key,
show.
low-key jealous.
Yes.
How do you
Yes,
pull like
Jax.
that? Dang.
Have a
I mean,
vagina.
we're
It
all
was
in the
an
same
accident.
room.
Let it. It was an accident.
I forgot.
Listen, I was remembering the other day how young I was.
And it wasn't
like
it wasn't like a threesome or
right.
anything. So it was
Uh-huh.
just,
Someone
right?
like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
it's 11:59. Like, oh, another person.
Yeah, new
I'm
I'm
day.
like, hey, how about we fuck? Because I'm going to orgy tomorrow. Let me get ready.
Did you get that wax already?
Am I glowing? Am I
Hey,
glowing?
that was pregame, huh?
Like,
That was, yeah.
I
Just
need,
getting
I
ready.
need a good wax.
But I remembered the other day, I was in high school. The first time I ever like kissed 2 guys in one night. Like we were out camping. We were in like Laughlin.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, damn. Little skonka.
Little skunk. All right, you guys.
That's scary.
We gotta do.
Scary, but it
Or
was
y'all gotta do.
spiritual. I love that.
Sekani, shout out to you for that.
Yes.
All right, you guys, that is enough from us from Ladies Night. We will be back next Friday, same time, same place. And please make
Aight.
sure to download the Good News Radio Network. You are supporting a small business at the end of the day.
Hey.
Boom.
Yeah, you're supporting us, baby. Let's go.
Bye.
All right, love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Oh, damn.